Hello friends, I am Kanchan from Akulmek Technologies and you are welcome to TopBrass. Today we have a very seasoned professional who has a deep interest in corporate training and he had been teaching uh, marketing professionals and IT professionals. He is joining me from Johannesburg, South Africa. So Sitesh, you are welcome to the show.
Jai Shri Ram, Kanchan, very
Jai
good
Shri
day.
Ram. Jai Shri Ram, it's quite a historical day today.
That's right,
How
Kanchan.
how you feel about this?
All the palpitation across the world amongst the Indian people is it can be felt, can be seen, and the way people are connected to their television sets, to the internet, and to the whole spirit, for the whole essence that has happened or that is happening right now, probably in Ayodhya, is something which is unprecedented to see in this digital age when we think that it is little disconnected. How is it there? How is it there in India?
Yeah, actually, people are really glued to the television screen, and it is very dear to the heart of every Indian because Ram is in the life and in the death also. You see, so Ram is very much kind of inside the hearts of Indian people who are living in India as well as who are outside of India. So, and kind of giving us shape of this mandir. Mandir was always there, but then uh, uh, giving a historical prospect connecting to the modern India. That is really awesome.
That's right, Kanchan. It was more about the conscience of the Indian people, and it was never about any kind of a political statement to be made. It was just trying to, correct something that was an erratic thing that happened maybe a couple of hundred of years of back. So, and Lord Rama, is basically the conscience keeper of the Indian peninsula, not just Hindus, I would say, but the Indian peninsula. And his story, his life, and his anecdotes are part of the whole Indian peninsula's culture, starting from India all the way it goes up to Indonesia, Thailand, and I know that in Thailand there's a city called Ayutthaya, which is a broken name for Ayodhya. So there are so many versions of it across the Asia Pacific region about the Ramayana, which is a story of Ram and Sita and the ideals that they lived for.
Yes, I think the one ideal which is very, very prevalent when we see the character of Ram is truth. He always stood for the truth, and that is for generation is being followed by all Indians who believe in Ram. Apart of this, I feel it is not a religious thing. I think it is more of related to emotions, related to how you really feel about this one person, Ram. Even Gandhi also started the movement, the freedom movement, by the name Hey Ram, and wanted, and he had a dream of creating a Ram Raj.
Correct, Kanchan. So, in today's world, Kanchan, I feel more and more we should take the religious heroes who have traditionally remained in the religion books or the texts. We should take them out of the religious books and make them an ideal for the modern world. We should be able to decipher, analyze their lives, their stories, not just from one particular community or religion perspective, but from the overall humanity perspective. And if we look at Rama from the overall humanity perspective, it is a very, very idealistic story which has been there since thousands of years or ancient times, and they are yet relevant today, especially when we say Ram Rajya, or when we say Raj Dharma, or when we say uh, where Ram was more and more interested about his welfare of the state. And he has always shown us by examples that the community life, the national life, are bigger than the personal lives. And that is a very, very important message in today's life when we talk about the whole world as a global village, isn't it?
Yes, very much. And I feel that the significance of Ram is more today, because I strongly feel it's not a mythological character, it is a part of our culture, our history. And the significance is too much, and people should, the young generation should read about Ram, and they should try to understand for what values he stood years ago. The first time the temple which we are talking about now was built by King Vikramaditya. Then there was some happened, and there was some friction of ideas. But now today is a joyous day. What do you say?
It is indeed a joyous day, and I have been reading the news that this particular time and the day has come somewhere around after 492 years. And then it struck me that this has been in the conscious of the our land and the people for 4 centuries, close to 5 centuries time. That means it is not just a piece of land, it is not just a piece of a place of worship, but it is the conscious collective superorganism that lives amongst all of us as Indians. And that is the key message that has gone out with today's activities and the puja that happened. And I believe that this should be seen more and more of a uniting message rather than a segregational message.
Very well said. It is a united message, because now things will accelerate in terms of creating cultural vibes in India and around Indians who are living around the world, and particularly to Indians who are living, because there was some gap. But now this incident uh, has encouraged the faith and the cultural vibes which is already there, but somehow there was something missing, which is now will be getting accelerated. What do you think?
That that's right, Kanchan. And the more and more we live in this pandemic world, in the COVID world, where the next time, the next moment, the decision can change, and we all live in a decision fatigue. We have to take decisions in minutes, in hours, and it changes just like a stock market. And more, I feel that we all are connected by the common thread, by what I call our collective superorganism, our collective will. And if that is true, Kanchan, it is beyond any one particular religion or one particular hero of any religion. And therefore, I said that all the heroes should be taken out of the context of their current religions and brought forward, and their best parts should be taken, and see how we blend and build and thread the whole global community together. And Ram is one of the best examples to do this.
Yes, Sitesh. So, as usual, it is a remarkable day today, and it is so nice to talk to you about Ram and sharing your ideas. One last message you would like to give to our viewers regarding this whole joyous movement?
Kanchan, I can tell my listeners and viewers of this that I'm sitting in South Africa, and I can see the enthusiasm amongst the South African Indians, the ethnic South Africans who came here somewhere around 160 years or around that time back. Some came as indentured Indian laborers, and some came as traders. And it is now third or fourth generation of those people. And Ram has remained in every home, in their conscious. The people I have met in Johannesburg, in Durban, in Cape Town, and they are so upbeat. They all can relate today. There are so many digital messages about the activities that have happened in India, and they are very elated. And this is the same thing that I am seeing from the rest of the world as well. And therefore, all I want to tell everyone is that let us pick up the character of Ram, we call him Lord Ram, and see how his life was important for the overall community and the nations that he ruled over, and how he captured the hearts of his people, and he always kept his personal life to the personal space and the collective life always for the overall good of his people. And that is what I would like to share this as a message. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram, Jai Marada Pushottam, Jai Shri Ram. So till next time we meet, we'll discuss some other subject. Till then, bye bye.
All the
Take
best.
care.
Bye, Kanchan.